The best selling car from Nexa dealers has been the Suzuki's Fronx. If you look at the sales numbers from the last 5 months, Fronx has been sold over 10,000 units every month. And the highest sales have been in the month of February 2025 with over 21,000 units. And this particular variant right here, the Delta Plus, has been the best selling variant. So today I'm going to give you a walk around review of this Fronx Delta Plus variant, which comes with a manual transmission. I'll walk you through its exteriors, interiors, engine specifications, features and its on-road price. By the way, if you're new to this channel, I'm Rohit, I make automotive content, and if you like this video, do consider subscribing it and tap on the bell notification to get the latest updates. Well, for beginners, the Fronx is actually based on Baleno with a heightened bonnet and reshaped body panels. Also with an added ground clearance compared to standard Baleno, which makes it the second sub 4 meter crossover SUV after the Brezza. If you look at the variants, the Fronx is offered in 6 different variants starting from Sigma, Delta, Delta Plus Option, Zeta and Alpha. Well, if you ask me which would be the value for money variant, I would reckon this Delta Plus variant. And it's simply due to the fact that it has got all the basic features. You get LED DRLs and headlamps, an infotainment screen, 16-inch painted alloys, and if you pay an extra 6,500 rupees, you can get a parking camera installed by the dealer, which makes it a worthy variant. Alright, now let's dive deep and see what you get in this Delta Plus variant. Starting with the exteriors, as you can see, the Fronx has a raised bonnet compared to a regular Baleno, which gives that SUV kind of look. You get this 3-pointer or Nexter LED DRLs, which works as your turn indicators as well. They look nice, and moving down to the bumper, you've got LED multi-reflector headlamps. You've got a total of 3 units. Then moving your way to the center, you've got this Nexter Wave grille, which actually looks kind of similar to that of the Grand Vitaras. Looks good and has got a lot of functionality. You've got a silver color skid plate underneath. Moving on to the sides, compared to a Baleno, you've got squared wheel arches with a lot of cladding, which gives that SUV-ish rugged look. Now coming to the wheels, this particular Delta Plus variant comes with 16-inch painted alloys. As you can see, you've got them in black color. And the tire section happens to be 195 by 60 section R16s. You get disc brakes at the front and drum brakes at the rear. And again, unlike the Baleno, this Fronx comes with 190 mm of ground clearance, which is a decent ground clearance. Then moving your way up, you get electrically adjustable ORVMs with turn indicators. You get body color door handles, and this particular chrome element that you're looking at is actually an accessory. Then moving up, you've got flat black roof rails, a shark fin antenna. Then walking your way to the rear, you've got defogger on the windshield. You don't get any wiper for this particular variant. And what's nice though are these LED tail lamps, which have a nice design to them. You don't get any connected tail lamp as such for this variant. You can get it as an accessory. And also what you must get as an accessory is this rear parking camera, which will cost you 6,500 rupees from the manufacturer. It would be very handy if you have one. By the way, the top model will be offered with 360 parking camera. Moving down to the rear bumper, you've got 4 parking sensors, vertical reflector strips, and a huge silver color skid plate. Well, that's about the exteriors. Now time to check out the boot space. This Fronx has a boot carrying capacity of 308 liters, which is 10 liters less compared to a Baleno, and it's due to the fact that the Fronx has a raised loading floor. Now apart from that, if you want to increase the boot carrying capacity, you can do so by folding down those rear seats, which have a 60-40 split. You get a parcel shelf, a parcel hook over here, and obviously you do get a space saver spare wheel, which is tucked underneath the boot. Well, that's all about the boot space. Now time to check out the interiors. You don't get any keyless entry and go function for this particular variant Delta Plus. Opening the door, you've got fabric padding on the side armrest area, Bordeaux color treatment on the doors, door openers in flat black finish. Moving to the driver's side controls, you've got power window switches, lock and unlock, child lock and ORVM controls with an auto fold switch. You've got decent sized door bins for your bottles and some storage space next to it. Speakers right there. Now coming to the driver's seat adjustment, this Delta Plus variant only gets recline adjustment, not the height adjustment for the driver's seat. And this particular car has been accessorized from the dealer. You can get these seat covers as an accessory. You get high adjustable headrests, a proper dead pedal right there, fuel and bonnet latches right here, some storage space, and you've got switches for your traction control off, auto on off, and also you've got a headlamp leveling adjustment control. Getting inside the cabin, you can see the materials used here. You get hard plastics over the top, followed by this silver color finish. Also, just like on the doors, you get this border color treatment on the dashboard as well. And there's this bronze color treatment as well. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke unit with a flat bottom and is tilt adjustable, not telescopic. The top models will be offered with telescopic adjustment as well. You've got infotainment controls on the left side along with phone buttons as well. By the way, as you can see, the steering wheel has a cover. You can get it as an accessory. Moving to the instrument cluster, you get analog dials here. You get tachometer on the left side and a speedometer onto the right, and a tiny display for information like fuel gauge, odometer, trip meter, and it shows you time as well. On the other hand, the top models will be offered with a colored TFT MID. Moving to the center dashboard, you get this floating type 7-inch infotainment touchscreen system for this Delta Plus variant. Well, this system supports radio, Bluetooth connectivity, USB connectivity, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. Only the top model Alpha will be offered with a 9-inch infotainment touchscreen system, which is your SmartPlay Pro Plus. This is very easy to use, and let me just show you the rear parking camera. That's how the rear parking camera works. Following that, you've got central AC vents, automatic climate controls, which is a nice thing. You get a 12 volts power socket and a USB connectivity port as well. You've got some space to put your phone, and this particular area will be offered with a wireless charging pad for the top model. You get square shaped cup holders, followed by this 5-speed manual gearbox. Obviously, you do get an option for an automatic as well, followed by a manual handbrake. Well, this being the Delta Plus variant, you don't get any central armrest. Only the top models will be offered with a central armrest. But what you get in this Delta Plus variant is a tiny storage here. You've got decent storage space for the glove box, a manual dimming IRVM on the top, halogen reading lamps for both the passenger and the driver. You get a mirror in the passenger side sun visor, but you don't get any on the driver side. Well, that's all about the front cabin. Now it's time to check out the rear cabin as well. As you can see, I've got a lot of knee room and legroom as well. It is just as spacious as Baleno, which is your 4-meter premium hatch. And just like the Baleno, you'll find yourself comfortable in this Fronx too. I've set the front driver's seat to my adjustment. I'm a 5 feet 10 inch person and I drive in a very relaxed manner. And this is the amount of space I'm left with. In fact, you can slide forward and sit as well, and it will still be comfortable. You get 3 height adjustable headrests, which is a good thing. All the 3 passengers can have their individual headrests. And like I've already told you, you get 60-40 split seats, which are very easy to fold. You get grab rails on the sides and a reading lamp in the center. And moving down, you don't get any rear AC vents as such in this particular model Delta Plus. However, the top models will be offered with rear AC vents. But what you get though here is a storage space where you can slide in a bottle or put your phone. Then you get a 12 volts power socket followed by an additional storage space for your phone. Also, sitting in the center shouldn't be a problem. The transmission hump isn't that significant. However, the center seat is kind of raised, which makes less space for the headroom. And this is how the front dashboard layout looks like from the rear cabin. So that's all about the interiors of this Fronx. Now time to check out the engine specifications, safety features and the on-road price. The Suzuki Fronx is available with 2 engine options. One is a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol and the other is a 1 litre turbo petrol unit. Well, the one right here is the 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine. It's a 4-cylinder unit and it puts out 90 PS of power and 130 Nm of torque, and is mated to a 5-spin manual and a 5-speed automatic transmission as well. Coming to the fuel efficiency, the manual variants are said to return 21 km per litre, whereas the automatic variants are said to return 22.89 km per litre. Also, you have a CNG fuel option, which returns around 28 km per kg. On the other hand, if you want a little more power, you can go with the 3-cylinder 1 litre turbo booster jet engine, which produces 100 PS of power and 147.6 Nm of torque, and is mated to a 5-spin manual and a 6-speed automatic transmission as well. And that engine is claimed to return 20 km per litre. That's about the engines. Coming to the safety, this Delta Plus variant comes with 2 airbags, while the top models will be offered with 6 airbags. And as standard, you get ABS with EBD electronic stability program, traction control, and ISOFIX child seat anchorages. Finally, coming to the on-road price, base variant Fronx Sigma will cost you 9,35,000 rupees on-road Visakhapatnam. And this particular variant right here, which is the Delta Plus, will cost you 10,85,000 rupees on-road Visakhapatnam. By the way, these on-road prices may vary based on your location and the state you live in. For the exact on-road prices, please reach out to your nearest showrooms. So that's all for this review, guys. Hope you liked it. If so, consider giving it a like and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much. Drive safe and have a nice day.